viewer again to another lovely day. In this video I have a lot of parts to put on a car, and it's this one, my Land Cruiser, and most importantly injectors, as well as cleaning the EGR gubbins and sticking in a catch can. Got this, when did I get this? August last year, and it's been great up until the other month when you'll see now in a minute when I start it. It's like a bag of spanners in the engine. There was enough white smoke for me to be declaring the new pole. Just injector time on these, and these, you know, like it or lump it, they're a service item. So that's what we're going to do today, next few days at least, so I can drive this around in a bit of comfort, because as much as I love that Peugeot down there, fuck me, am I broken from Germany. But anyway, so we start off with a bit of one-on-one. Right here, it's the injector. There's 4 of these because it's a D14 3 litre diesel. As you can see, a lovely injector. However, that copper thing shouldn't be there. There's an advisory or some tech note or whatever it is, but they fail like quite early on. So I think an injector should last 120,000 miles on that Land Cruiser, not Corolla. So what they do instead is they provide, the update was to use some of these alloy washers. So there's 4 of them, so I've got to do that first. I'll do that inside. Next thing on, that's a rocker cover gasket, oil filter, that's 25. Right, well, I need to go to Eurocar parts because that's the wrong one. Yeah, I've got the wrong one. Good start. Oh no. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I thought I had the diesel filter to put on today, but I don't. This is air filter. Some gubbins there for manual mapping of for the EGR. Came all the way from Australia, that. All catch can with pathetic hoses, so we've got proper better hoses. Following on from 4x4 diesel in Australia. Fuel pipes, amongst other bits and pieces. All of this came to about 1,600 quid. What can you do? But hopefully, if I look at I mean, that's for the 4 injectors as it is, but 31st of the 3rd. I may miss out on getting my surcharge back, actually. That's annoying. Oh well, I'll play it. So, what I'm going to do now, cry over that, I don't know what the freak that is. Later, is I'm going to go in, I'm going to sort out the injectors inside side where it's clean. Once they're done, I then need to get a computer on there to do the next bit for the injectors. So, first one on the cover of Good Housekeeping with Rent-A-Go. You see there, it's fairly straightforward. The seat gets changed. That'll come off obviously because that's protecting something. Same you are there and there. But these are the washers. Actually, hold on. Yeah. So that's what the reconditioned ones come out with. That's the dog. She says hello. And they're the ones that should be on it. So got to do it in here because it's clean. Oh, so it's taken 2 hours to just get this. For whatever reason, the computer wasn't working properly with. Well, sorry, no. The software that it came with wasn't working, so I had to download and reinstall it. All that sort of rubbish. I mean, I'm waiting for feedback, but if you see that injection feedback valve number 4 -1, I think. I don't know. I don't know without someone actually telling me, but we're going to carry on anyway. I've got the compensation codes, which is step 1 of many steps of getting the injectors on. So I'm going to start stripping the cooler out now. Okay, so there's a lot of messing about that you may or may not have seen. But basically, I was trying to get the bracket off here and have the whole thing come out in one big lump. Didn't work like that. Managed to take that bracket out first. Fine. This one, unless I take this pipe off, which is part of the coolant, this is the EGR cooler. This will be a problem in a minute, I'll explain why. However, there was two bolts here that were attached to the whole throttle body thingy bob. Gone straight down into the manifold there. Now I wanted to try and clean the manifold, which is basically sat underneath that EGR cooler. The issue there is that the EGR cooler is plumbed in to the coolant, and I don't particularly want to have to bleed the coolant if I can help it. So I'm considering seeing if I can just detach this. I have to keep walking around. So I think there's just the one bracket holding that on. Yeah, you can see there it's like this pipe goes into where the thermostat is. Roughly, I would imagine that's where the thermostat is. Which goes into the big holes into the big radiator. And that one, well, obviously, is that's the intake for the cold water. Big black hole. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I can certainly burn it, as in when it gets on the road, I can just throttle it. The other one is really interesting. So here's back to the desk of desperation. So it's not too frightful. There's a build up there. This is where the EGR cooler connects. Look at there. There's a lot of build up of carbon. So the reality is now I'll crush my finger with the heavy thing. Is detach this, take that off. This leaves us with obviously it'll be separation on it because this will obviously come off. So this was the thing. I'll find out in post, but I can't remember what it was. But it's the thing that came in after the intercooler, and build up, knock, and then we go to the actual EGR valve itself. Horrible. So what we'll do now is take anything electrical off like this, take that off it, remove that, I think I have to take this off as well. I just want to dunk this in petrol and clean it. Look at that. That's where the EGR valve was going into. That's brilliant. Yeah, horrible. This stuff isn't too bad. I mean, there's a build up, but I'll throw that in anyway, so that's just clean as well. I'm going to leave the manifold on the car. Can't be bothered with that. This one I'm not really too sure about. So I think I might have to do the same thing. Well, that's got adjustments on it. Get the petrol. Okay, so what time is it now? 6 o'clock. Practically done for the day now. As you can see, you know, £10 of petrol later, and everything is much nicer. Not perfect, but at least it's clean like that, especially that one, you see. Turn around. There you go. So that's all clean. I'm going to put this back together as one lump, I think. Most of it, at least, anyway, because there's something I'm meant to do somewhere. Fuck if I know where though. I need to read. Or at least, at the very least, just put these gaskets back where I found them. And then have dinner, and then crack on with this tomorrow, which you'll be happy to know is forecast rain. Wouldn't be a video of mine if it wasn't me dusting about on a Toyota in the rain, would it? Yeah. So yeah, well, let me do all this and get back to you. Raining again. Is it even one of my videos if there is no rain? Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I don't even think it'll fit over the car. We'll find out. And again, is it even one of my videos if this gazebo isn't up? Okay, so plan today is to finish all of this. So what I have left to do is the throttle body has to go back on. I've got some things I'm going to try and do off camera. Not really go into because I'm not really sure whether it's any good or not, but needs to do something with here anyway. I'll do that off camera now. Then before that goes back on, we're doing the injectors. Did a bit of reading just to make sure that I'm on the right wavelength and all that. There's codes that exist on here on the top of the injector, and that's what was on TechStream yesterday. That's what I need TechStream for. I think I also need a torch, but that needs to be done. I need to drop the oil as well, just to make sure that, and well, as a service anyway, but I also need to hold my endoscope to see if the pickup and the sump is blocked. If it is, I need to drop the sump. I'm going to end up doing that first, I think. Okay, I did what I needed to do around here. You can see, hopefully, that came off. Front two here, they're 12mm, and then this one at the back, which is still in there, it's 10mm, but yeah, whoever's been in before, yeah, that happened to them. So the next point to do now is to, I don't know, do the injectors anyway, just to get them out of the way. You start in here. Oh fuck. Lost the bolt. So deep dive. So right in front of you there is a common route, and the fuel lines that are coming out of it to the top of the picture, they're going to be replaced, so I need to take them off first, but I don't want to do it all in one go. I'm going to try and do the back one first. Yeah, so that I don't get confused or anything. Although it gets to a point where I'm going to have to do something because the fuel one goes into the cover. Oh, this is awful hard work. Right, now it's a bit of a mess. But if you see here, where that white paper is, that's where the oil filter was, which is there now. Because the rail there, see, just get there, you see along there, can't get that thing in there without removing the oil filter, but I think because I haven't even inspected the pickup yet, you know, there can be a problem. It's also maybe a slight cock up in the fact that I didn't know two lines are going into it, so I've undone all of them, but only 4 have come out, thank God. It's the rocker cover. This is a pain in the arse to get out as well, and it was only because of these seals that sit there on each of the injectors, so you have to take each one of them out, and then it eventually does lift up. So now I got to be so careful because I didn't really clean when I should have done. What can you do? I've got to make a note of the compensation code, the codes that are on top of the current injectors, so that when I go to program it, I know which one is for which thing. I think that's the one at the top. That's the 4. I'll do each one individually, and take it out, clean it, stop all rolling, such like. I might record it. Why not? Who knows? I do. I will do. Just because Toyotas are reliable doesn't mean that you can't fucking service them. I've had a look, try and put a video in of what I did with the sump pickup. It looks alright, to be fair. It doesn't look as bad as what it does up here. I mean, I've cleaned off some of the shit that's here and, you know, some bits, but really, I'm sort of glad that the pickup strainer looks clean for the most part, but I think while I work out, you know, get this done and see what happens and stuff, but I think I'm going to end up having to do another service on it. Looking at, hesitate to say an engine fluid, it's just difficult really, I don't know. I think these are going to come off, and once they're off I can clean them away from the car. And I've also managed to break the screen on my phone, so I am a happy camper today. We are nearly at the point now where we can take those old injectors out. Took everything else out for took everything else out. For those playing along at home, this number, you need 5 of these, and these are the little gaskets that go on each of the don't know what you can call them, nuts, bolts, whatever, for each one, so there's 5 altogether. And be careful, because somehow on that one that happened, and I only noticed it when I was putting this on. I thought the rest of them, you know, these ones came off easy enough. That one was part of the nut. I was like, well, where the hell is the other one? Bit gone. Still in the engine, covered in oil. That could have gone very wrong. Cleaned up these. There's a washer. I'll just get the thing for that. That one is for that, and you need 4 of them. You also need, actually this shit should have been done at the video, but these ones, and they sit in all of that, and O-rings for the injectors, and that's all you really need from Mr. T. Now I've got to go and make a note of all these injectors for when it comes to programming them, so I'm going to have to do that off camera and take a photo of each one. Just make sure that it's all good, as good as it can be. I think once the injectors have come out, it's going to look a lot better in terms of sludge. I can still see some of the crack there. I just want to get the most of it off, and then drive it, see how it is, and then do another, you know, decide then whether I'm going to carry on doing an engine flush or whatever. See something that will just blow the shit out of it and not blow up the engine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. That's one that came out easy enough. Look at that fucking thing. That's that's bollocks, that is. But the other issue I have now is if we look, there's a seal somewhere. The seal's still in that fucking engine. It's raining, so I've got all my hard work there I've got to clean up now. Thankfully though, I mean that one's a bit tight, but yeah, I think we know what caused the sludge. It's 7:10, but they're all in now. Such a faff. Be many a doohickey used. So you pull the injector out using the montage cleaner, brake cleaner, almost wanking the injector port off. Some would say, I would say that was cleaning it, but yeah, all the seats are clean. New injectors are injector seals are on like I did yesterday. They all came with O-rings, but I opted for the Toyota ones that I already bought for it. Unfortunately now though, it is 7 o'clock and I haven't got much light, I haven't got any torch. I don't think I'll even, I really could do with sorting out the common rail diesel thing. I don't know, but I think we'll just have to clear up tonight. I've had enough, and I think my wife has as well. So what I will do, just in case, I'm gonna make sure that where those pipes are going in, that they're covered at least, and then put the rocker cover loosely back on, just to stop any creepy crawlies getting in. Today's another day. As you can see, things have gone back on. Not tight, but you know, some are tighter than others. And a lot of this has to be done with one of these little torque wrench. Yeah. Now, you'll notice that each of these injectors have one of them forks, apart from that one. Do you know where that bit is? In there. That didn't click. It was even on bits of spec, because I think they're meant to be, these are meant to be 25, I think. So better find out now that I'm wrong. So I'm going to do that before I start talking more shit. So yeah, I've sort of referenced this guide for the torque specs, and they are stretch bolts and therefore turn further than you may think. They also fucking decide to brake when you don't want to. 25 newton meters. So yeah, I did what was asked, and now I have a broken bolt for my trouble. It's whole fucking garbage, that is. I can't even remember how much I spent on it. What do we do now? Can't go anywhere. I don't really fancy doing much else really, because the head will have to come off and things like that, and can't fucking trust. Well, that's going in the bin after this video, really. I can't be fucked with it. I'm just going to have to hand it into a garage and get it done. Which is shit, but you know what? I never have much luck. I get lucky with a few things, but then when it comes to shit like this, it just runs out, doesn't it? Just when I left in a mood yesterday. Right there was the problem. Alright, okay. Now the torque wrench has long since bitten the dust. But these bolts, if it focuses, turns out are one use as a stretch bolts. And me, the idiot, didn't know that. Also transpires, those are 22 Newton meters, not 25. And unlike a certain, well, do you know what? Fuck it. The Bailey's PDF that's doing the rounds on the internet, which I was looking at, torque specs, it has them as 25, them as 25, and the one at the back, the small one there, doesn't really give it a torque setting. That's all bollocks. For a lot of for a lot of post-mortem digging around and things, those are 22. It says so on the document, and the 4x4 diesel Aussie bloke says so as well. Those are 16. This one at the back is 12 and a half, 13. But 25 Newton meters on that. I nearly did it. I only did them finger tight. But that's irrelevant at the moment because there's a broken stud in there. Oh no, there fucking isn't. I'm so happy. And I owe a lot of people a lot of drinks. Friend lent me his tool, the magnet. That managed to get the first bit off, so like it was a little bit protruding there, just a little bit up the top. Because as you can see, didn't break all the way. That tool only got it so far, and I'm probably going to get shouted for this, but you know what? Faced with the 1200, well, actually, I don't even want to know the cost of taking that head off and doing all that sort of crap. But the big dowel, and then finally this thing with 7mm head. Put it on with the magnet, twisty, and it's off. Okay. Now there is a bit of detritus there. I haven't got any carb cleaner, but then again I haven't got any stretch bolts either, so this is parked for the time being, because it's 20 to 7 now, and I need the dinner. I need to feed the little one. Tomorrow busy. Thursday get my hair done, because when you have hair as good as me, you need a woman's touch. Then Friday piss up, Saturday wedding, Sunday recovery, back at work again. So gives me time to, I'm gonna just cover it up. I'm gonna attempt to clean it again. I'm not really happy with how I left it, but then again I was in a rush. Now that there's no rush, Christ alone, I'm so happy about that. Honestly, Bailey's can get in the fucking bin for as far as I'm concerned. Have at it. I'm not an expert. Fuck me. Like, don't put 25 Newton meters. If you're pulling figures out your hole, don't put it in a document, and don't put it in a document relating to important bits like that. Not hard, is it? It's another lovely day. Right. Freaking really sunny. So, new bolts. And I also have new, I don't know what you call them, for the injectors, as you can see there, for those playing along at home. The VAT, cleaning corgis, and also have some carb cleaner. Keep forgetting about the thingy bob. Plan is today is to have this all done. I want to keep that over there for the time being. What I'm going to do is underneath, I'm going to take the small sump pan off and see how good or bad is the pickup is, and see if it's all clogged up like the head was. I didn't really want to do it, but you know, otherwise, I mean, that's what happens when you take shortcuts. Well, not even shortcuts, but you know, you forget what you're doing if you knew what you were doing at all. But we move on. Eventually. So there we have it. That's the sump. And, you can see it's a bit awkward for me to. There is the pickup. And it all looks relatively clean. I mean, there's a little bit, just the start, I think, if there's anything. But the pan itself looks clean, so I could have left it on, but we don't know these things until we do it. So I think the reason why it was so sludgy at the top was it'd be at least the start of the injector failing. So I just got it in the nick of time. I'm going to clean it up anyway, just so you know, it's all done on my back with a razor. Take off all of that, the old sealant, put some new stuff on. Same with that thing. Yeah, that's not too bad. Good news at last. There's the sump, as in the small sump. See a bit of there? Yeah. Now all I've done is just have run the tissues over it, and it was just oil, no sludge or anything. So just clean that up now with a bit of petrol, and good to go again. Well, no, sorry, I need to clean off the old seal, the old gasket, and that's that. Put it. There it is. Can we effectively repair and define components, valve trains, transmission oil pans. No, transmission oil pans. Resistance to influence of lubricants, coolant, petrol, kerosene, water, acid solution, alcohol. Well, I'll double check whether I can use that, but I reckon I can. I had to do all of this off camera because I was getting a bit panicked, and I mean that. I think I was having a panic attack doing it. But where these go, blasted it with some of that, some of that, and some of that again, so that the holes themselves were clear of any oil with detritus. They're all in. It's not a fun job because I was really panicked. I'm not even lying, not even joking about it. Now these are in at 22 newton meters. These ones, which they're an upgrade part. I'll show you the old ones. So they're a 17mm head. These ones are 12 and they fit a bit better, I think. But they're 16 and the one at the back is 12.5 or 13mm. I'm just going to give it a quick once over and then I'm going to clean the cover and get it ready for fuel pipes. That's the rack cover. Inside there's I'll put a photo in afterwards, but there's hopefully this thing, and it goes inside here. It's like this thing goes inside here. And the breather from the crankcase goes to the rocker cover, and all of this sludge. I mean, I've already gone through 1 can of carb cleaner before I realised I could actually take this out. Where's this stick? Fucking hell, can't remember. Alright, just see. It's a lot firmer than what's come off it originally. Yeah, so more cleaning, because we don't want this going into our lovely clean engine. Ish. Can't really see. The sun's not with me today, but there's the rocker cover, all on. For those playing along at home, there's a gasket that does all that. That's the part number. And then where these injectors go, that I've covered up because these little red caps have come off them, ready for the fuel line. Those I've always said 10 by 10 before. There you go. Yeah, same number as always says 10. But yeah, that's the Throttle bolts on for this, then that's sealed, and then depending on the time, it's a wave clock. I think I've got another hour, then I'll try and put the fuel lines on, but it won't be all done today, unfortunately. The wife will be happy. You're all going great guns until something goes wrong. I took that off by accident, and it goes to the pump, and I don't know why. Something has moved. I haven't moved it, but that pipe will not sit back where it's meant to be. Everything else is grand, apart from this. So, lovely, fresh fuel pipes, fuel lines. There, all in there. And eventually managed to get them. Also managed to get them there. This pipe, the one in the middle, try that one, the one that's going down there, as you can see. I had to undo it, take it off effectively and put it back in the common rail top here first, and then put it in the bottom, and it seemed to go in better than that way. They're all tight as I can make them. Because of the TechStream software, there is pressure test that I'll do at some point. However, I can't do any more because of something missing there. This is becoming an expensive job, but as you can see here, there should be another thing. I think I'm gonna have to look over the footage, but that essentially goes there. But it's a clamp, but even though really I should reuse it, it might be a good thing, because obviously when I took it off, it had been put on the wonk. It's a Saturday, so can't really do much else now, which isn't so bad. I just keep losing the friggin' bolts for these things. Keep coming out, man. One second. It's safe there now. I have. What I'm missing? I'm missing the washer for the sump plug, which I haven't put in, and I'm also, this oily rag here is I need to put the oil filter in there, so I'm going to do that now off camera. But I'm so close. I've taken photos of all the injectors, so I need to program them. I think I'll do that when the engine's off, I suppose. But I really ought to really put that clamp on before I do anything else. Yeah. I'm not doing this job again, though, I don't think. Very messy and dirty, and it's not much gratification got from it yet. It's not so nice today. It's nice to get this on. Bit of a pain in the backside when you have shovel hands, because obviously there's not a lot of room there, and I think I might have broken that. I'm not sure if that's meant to move, but it now moves, so maybe an improvement. The EGR cooler was a bit. I think this sort of lies on being clamped together, but like these two clamped together, then everything put in, so I had to loosen this again, be able to get my fat hands in behind there. I also need to somehow now get the screws on the back there, not the bolts and the things, and then this thing. Like that. Yeah, and put all of that back together. It's nearly dinner time now, so I'm just going to finish bolting that up before it starts pissing rain. I have the clamp on order. The clamp's coming, so is the gasket for the sump plug, the washer. Apparently you can program the injectors without the engine running, but to do the pressure test, you sort of do need it. You need oil in the engine and be able to start the engine, obviously, which I can't do at the moment, which is problematic. If any of those fuel lines, again, less fat hands, so it's catch-22 really. I think they are as tight as I could get them. If they're any tighter, I'd be afraid of, doing a head bolt. The water pipes as well. I think there's also a missing clamp there, but got the clamp on the screw. Yeah, okay. So, as I said, I'll just do the back there. With these, they're a 12mm nut, and even with my spanner, could only really tighten them with that. I had to, you know, squeeze my hand in there and just tickle the nut a little bit. As you do, but I don't. Same on the other side. I've misplaced my headphones, so I don't know how this is going to come out, but here we are. They're the old injector codes, and I've married them up to the new ones there. Now I'm just going to plug myself in, and hopefully nothing will blow up. So yeah, hopefully nothing will blow up. Okay, just remember how I did this. I don't even know how you turn them. Just a minute. Everything looking alright. Something I've forgotten here, isn't there? I think I used that one before. Oil's loaded up, put 7 litres in. I hear odd sounds coming from the thing. I need to remember. Oh. I'm getting nervous again for some reason. Customize setting, is it? Nope. Maybe it's this one. Nope. There's some things I haven't really there we go. Some bits I haven't plugged in. Well, the manifold's still off. Not the manifold, the intercooler. So here we go. Set compensation code. I'm going to put you down now because I think this might be. I'm going to have to do this quickly and offhand. happy now, crackers? So the thought occurred to me while I was editing that video after 2 years of it being nowhere or being stuck on my computer. Maybe I should say how it's been going. And I thought, well, while I'm waiting for the oil to drain, I could tell you it's still here after 2 years. I don't think that's particularly a good thing. Could be. I think I definitely bought a lemon. Not so much a lemon, but a Toyota that hadn't really been looked after and relied purely on the fact that it was a Toyota, so it must be reliable, and reliability means you don't look after it. Anyway, the injectors are fine. I think I'm just changing the oil now because it seems a bit tappy now, but I think I've had a suspicion that something might be wrong, but there isn't. It's the fuel. I put Sainsbury's supermarket diesel in this, and then I thought for a change, because after Christmas I felt a bit flush with cash, treated to a tank of BP stuff, and it's a lot quieter on the BP, so I think, you know, any tapping you get after an injector swap is going to be related to fuel or the mix. So yeah, there's going to be another video about this because it's been an interesting 2 years, 2.5 years nearly of ownership now with it. But the weak must suffer what they must, especially with the Land Cruiser. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'm shot or not. If you found it interesting or at least helpful, give us a thumbs up or a subscription, whatever's free. I don't particularly care. Yeah, and hope to see you for the next one. Ta-ta.